with bricks, relax with bricks, relax. AFOLs, relax, will you?
Hello AFOLs, bag 8, let's get at it. Another Pearson. Quite a small little bag today, so we may well end up doing another one, but we shall see. We shall see. There's often that happened yesterday. I thought, oh, we'll definitely have to do another bag today, and we ended up doing a really long build. I suspect that's got quite a lot to do with club business, but we wouldn't have it any other way. And it's always the way with Relax with Bricks. There's absolutely no hurry, is there? There's no rush. That's how we like it here. Just quietly getting on with things. FYI, if you missed it yesterday on Twitter, I've now started doing micro bricks builds, and just checking I've done that. Yes, I have. And I will do the sorting videos, which are very niche. Will be exclusively for gooses, and there's one up there now. It's basically an hour of me ferkling. That's pretty much all it is. But I will do the actual build videos. They will be done on YouTube, so they will be available for everyone to watch. Anyway, that has started. The Titanic is up and running on the micro bricks build. If you are interested and you want to enjoy those, and those will be very quiet, non-club business builds. For those of you who maybe have trouble sleeping and you just want to watch something quiet to go to bed to. So they're there for you. Right, we thought she was from Canada, and then we didn't think she was from Canada, and then it turned out she was from Canada. It's Lillian B. Oh, sorry, actually, Gillian B. Before I get to the Google Eyes, we have a lovely announcement. Is that we have a new goose. We have a new goose, Danny from Cornwall. She is our new goose, and her minifig is very much under construction, as is Neil's and Mike, formerly known as Tobermory Jake, and Tamor's. Their minifigs are very much on the way, so this is all a sharp thrill. But anyway, welcome to you, Danny. Welcome to you, Danny. Very glad to have you. Delighted to have you in the gang. So Gillian B. Ooh, I spit my tea out hearing about Gary Blair's new name of Argan-Pullery. Oh, wow, those doors are great. What a fun surprise. Yes, look, let's have a look at them again, shall we? Oh, I mean, that's a fabulous action. That's sort of changed everything. I'm starting to like this kit now. I think it's fair to say that the first batch of bags were entirely underwhelming. Now, where's this going? Oh, it's going in here. Oh, we're obviously concentrating on this bit today. I genuinely think we might finish this bag in about 5 seconds flat. Right. Hold up. Eric, he's got a duck called Fazio. They both like watching Lego, and they really like musicals. Oh, his name is Eric, bum, etc. That Jordan joke was as bad as a Gary Blair boinger. Jordan, Jordan, Jordan. Sorry about that. I do tell quite bad jokes. Do you know what? There's nothing wrong with a bad joke. Everybody loves a bad joke. Everybody. Oh, no. Oh, it's gone into the... Come here, Felicia. Come here, Felicia. Where the heck is it? It's in a box. It's fallen into a box. I've retrieved it. Thank you, Felicia. That was a close one today. Goodness me. Goodness me, Felicia. Felicia, before Gary Blair gets cross with us. Never ending boing. Talking of which, boing, Gary Blair, Gary Blair, Gary Blair. Never ending boing, Gary Blair, Gary Blair, Gary Blair. What do you want today, you reprobate? Says, was Tom Baker standing in Albert's Grollies on Scunthorpe seafront today? What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Gary Blair? No idea what you're talking about. Oh, you're probably just being rude about my voice for Jordan, aren't you? That's what's happened. Rude. Oh, shush, we're doing windows and we like that. Oh, hang on, before we do windows, let's do a bit more of wool. Here we go. Tweedle, Mandy, Tweedle, Voss, Pooh, Sue. They are twins and they love poo. Hi, Mother Goose, says Tweedle Mandy. Your story about your grandmother and the white dog poo reminded me about our Nan. I feel compelled to already go. I feel compelled that the power of the Mandy compels me. It does. The power of the Mandy compels me. When we were little, Nan used to get her coal delivered by a man with a horse and cart. After one delivery, Nan, who was partially sighted, called us to help her pick up some nutty slack. Oh no. Oh no. Tweedle, Vase, Pooh, Sue and I stood agog as we watched our Nan picking up Pooh the horse had left behind in the road. I didn't see that coming. Had left behind in the road. We tried to tell her, but she refused to listen to us, but soon realised we were telling the truth when she had a good fistful of the stuff. We were then given the job of collecting all the horse poo for Grandad's vegetable garden. See, nothing goes to waste. Nan was adorable. As she got older, she used to fart with every step. And every so often she would stop, waft her skirt and say, cue Scouse accent, isn't it bloody awful? And when she burped, which she did often and with great gusto, she'd say, manners, pigs of none, with a family like ours. It's not hard to see why we turned out the way we did. That's just marvellous. That's an absolutely magnificent, magnificent story. By the way, I'm just declaring now, I've got a slight terror that for some reason I'm missing some Google eyes today. And I'll tell you for why. It's because I thought I'd taken 3 photos and I seem to have only taken 2. I've only got 2 on my phone. Anyway, well, we'll press on. We'll press on. But I'm just doing a apologies in advance if I've missed you out. By the way, I must keep an eye on the time. I've got a very important work call at 10. I've got a while. Don't worry. I'll be all right. We've got a half-time show today. An actual extravaganza.
Jordan, my idea I mentioned a few days ago is formulating and coming together quite nicely. It involves a crisis in time. And what does Sigourney Weaver have to do with it?
Oh, I'm on tenterhooks. I'm looking forward to this, Jordan. Eric, who knew that RWB could also work as a laxative? I don't want to know. No, okay, yep. I've given that some thought now, Eric, and I don't want to know. Thank you. Yes. No. Thank you. Don't want to know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's a look. There.
Gary Blair, as a microbuild expert, I am one. I reckon you should be able to read out this week's issue of Bunty cover to cover. Character voices included throughout the build. Piece of pish. Can you do that for us, eh? Can you? Eh? Can you?
You massive liar! No, I'm not doing that for you, Gary Blair.
To quote my dear friend, Mr. Richard Herring, I tell you what Gary Blair wants. He wants the moon on a flipping stick. That's what he wants. Tweedle Poo Sue. Hello, Mother Goose. Hello, Tweedle Poo Sue. There's another story coming here. I hope we're all ready for it. This is going here. Look like that. We're doing 2 of these. 2 of these little monkeys. Hello, Mother Goose. I thought I would share another Ray story. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ray has a sensitive gag reflex. Oh no. This is my worst nightmare. I'm a metaphobic. I'm saying that out loud before we start on this story. This is already my worst nightmare. Hang on, this is all disintegrating. That's going there, look. And I'm doing another one of those. So do I, but this is not about me and is okay with bad smells if she knows where they come from. All right. This is relevant. Oh no. We were all out shopping before going on a picnic and we needed a wee. I mean, when do you not need a wee or a poo? We went into the supermarket toilets. There were 4 cubicles and one was occupied. There was no smell. As we all did our wees, a nasty, and I mean putrid, smell filled the toilets. Ray was finished first and was washing her hands as I came out of my cubicle. She was laughing and asked very quietly if the smell was me. I shook my head and pulled a face. She carried on chuckling, and as Mandy came out quietly, asked Mandy if the revolting smell was her. The very second Mandy said no, oh God, Ray started heaving. There was clearly someone else in there being very poorly and must have been uncomfortable about gassing us out, but Ray heaved and heaved and heaved. Oh, good God. We couldn't get her out of there quickly enough and discreetly enough. People were coming in as we left, and she tried to say through the heaves that none of us were responsible for the stench. Mandy and I were in bits. There is another good Ray story, but how does everyone feel about bogies? I mean, I feel this story needs a simultaneous a simultaneous scream and clap, which is quite the achievement. How do I feel about bogies? I mean, I think we're in for a penny, in for a pound now, to be honest. Vase poo Sue, so you may as well crack on. Over to the Twitter right now. I'm just saying, I've got the fear that I've missed things off of today's Google Eyes, so apologies if I have. But let's go to the Twitterize. Boom, boom, boom. Graham Triggs, the VAR, the official referee of Relax with Bricks, says, hopefully you are not taking apart the tar. Emma Kennedy. Oh gosh, he always terrifies me when he uses my full name. Oh Lord. I suspect the reason the other cog isn't moving is to do with the transmission switch that you put in earlier. The grey barrel with the red protuberance. No idea what he's talking about. I think it switches between manual and power functions. I mean, I'm not going to readily admit that I understand that. Mostly because I don't know what he means. I don't understand, Mr. Driggs. I don't understand. No, hang on. Ooh. Is that on? Yes, it's on. Yes, that's on. Beavis Masson, the Sensei. Uncle Strawberry, the Mooning Minnie, the Matterer, the Lego Whisperer. He says, I'm not going to give you any sympathy for being back in the Blair hole, since you shoved yourself back in. I'm not going to lie, he also adds. I was a bit underwhelmed by that half-time show. Not up to the usual standards, if I'm being honest.
Bevis, it wasn't a proper one. It was yesterday's 2 minutes. That was missed off. It wasn't a proper half-time show, as I made quite clear.
Anyway, there's a good one today. So stick that in your beehive and smoke it. And you open the show today. Yeah. That's got you interested now, hasn't it? Yeah. You open the show. He then says, if you only go down this trouser leg of this thread, you're going to miss the tremendous dead rat discussion at the end of my running commentary. Yes, you're right. It's vanished. It's gone. Graham Triggs, are you sure you want me to adjudicate on John Parry? Yes. It would be awkward if I turned round and found that someone was already in the Blair hole because they couldn't take the hint that they could just slip out of their self-imposed imprisonment. Maybe during the halftime show.
I think I might stage a jailbreak during the halftime show. Don't tell the VAR.
Scrub down. It's Jackie Swan. Says, I'm happy for you to build the micro bricks without club business outside of the daily build. I've had about 3 weeks. Really bad insomnia again. Oh, it's rotten. So I'm running out of things to watch at 3 a.m. Well, you've got plenty. You've got 2 films to choose from for that. You've got the hour of sorting, me sorting 2,000 micro bricks into relevant pots, which some of you will die of happiness watching. And then you've got part 1 of the actual build to watch as well. So you've got plenty. I'll do another micro build later today as well. Graham Triggs, sigh. It's always a worry when he sighs, isn't it? It's always a worry. Sigh. Oh, we've got actually something coming up here. This is exciting. We're making 2 of these. you really didn't get my hint about still being distracted atop of Barry Glare. If you ever want to get out of the Blair hole, you might want to make your move before someone else requests to take a ride. I mean, that's sort of like a, isn't it? Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, all right, Mr. Grandrix. Understood, yeah. I've got it. I hear you. Received and understood. Mr. Grandrix. Received and very much understood. Benny's Mustard says, do you want to swap Barry Glare for the Cloud? It's dead good and wobbly up here. Probably just as distracting, though. Well, I mean, this, there's no reply to that, so I don't know whether Mr. Groundtriggs does want to go. Oh, hang on, wait, that needs a little thing on it like that. Look, these are actually things, and I'm going to tell you what they are in a minute, any minute now. So those things there. Sorry, pointer. These are the heads of Anubis, airlifted out of the temple of Anubis. Supposedly they are just for decoration. That's it, and that's all. The heads of Anubis. Heads of Anubis. Thank you. Jackie Swan says that those aren't tweezers. She's referring to my new implement. Will you look at the curve on that? Oh, delightful. She says those aren't tweezers, they're forceps. And if I remember rightly, I last used a pair of them to remove a piece of chicken from a child's nose. Oh, good grief. I'm sure Ruth Hayes knows the technical term. Well, they did come in a chef's tweezers pack, that's all I'll say. But I seem to think that there was a sustained conversation between Ruth Hayes and our dear Jackie Swan. It doesn't seem to have vanished. Anyway, they had a sustained conversation about it, which is rather good. Hang on, please. This is going on here. That's going there. And where's this going? This is going here. Hold up. Hold up. Right, that's it. That's the end of bag 8. So without further ado, we will now have the half-time show. And when we come back, we'll do bag 9. Thank you.
Hey, we don't serve their kind here.
What?
Your droid. They'll have to wait outside.
We don't like to wait out by the speeder. We don't want any trouble.
I heartily agree with you, sir.
doesn't like you.
Sorry.
I don't like you either. You just watch yourself. We're wanted men. I have the death sentence on 12 systems.
I'll be careful.
You'll be dead. This little one's not worth the effort.
I'm all right.
Chewbacca here is first mate on a ship that might suit us.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Right, onwards. Eric Oswald. Speaking of the dangle, where is the dangle? Here it is. Dangle. Sorry. Do 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 do. Thank you. That's enough. Speaking of the dangle, I was once flipping through the pages of one of my sister's sketchbooks. She's a nurse, but also quite the artist. And on one page, she simply wrote, "The angle of the dangle is directly proportional to the heat of the meat." I laughed and laughed. Well, I quite like that. The angle of the dangle is directly proportional to the heat of the meat. The angle of the dangle is directly proportional to the heat of the meat. Yeah. Oh no, adjudication. Stand by. Stand by. Adjudication for Mr. Graham Triggs. Mr. Graham Triggs, the VAR, the official referee of Relax with Bricks. Adjudication for the worst joke on Relax with Bricks, which is quite an achievement. Jordan is sentenced to being the guinea pig for when you've completed the drop ride. Oh, crumbs, Jordan. Oh, crumbs, Jordan.
Says Jordan, I promise to pull this face, Mr. Graham Triggs.
Thank you. Gary Blair. Hang on, Gary Blair. I've got to turn the page. Let's turn the page. Do 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 do. Ba-bum.
Taj Mahal microbuild step 13. Things are speeding up a bit now with less teeny tiny pieces per step.
This looks very good. Looks lovely.
Some lovely arch action emerging.
Okay.
And bloody terrorists, we're still building it.
Oh, you absolute rapscallion. Look what he's done there. Absolute rapscallion.
These 4 steps took just over an hour today. Smashing.
Look at that. It's very good, isn't it? I have to say, yesterday I found it very relaxing. I'm looking forward to doing some more later.
Professor Lago, phew,
he says.
Phew. I'm glad you discovered the issue with the doors, Emma. When I say them opening separately, I thought you may have a bit of a weep if it turned out you had 2 corrections to make. Now, there's no corrections. This is what happens when you're trying to quickly tweet. When I saw them not say, and you had 2 corrections, not 2.
Oh, thank you. Eric Oswald. Ooh, throw Mr. Parry into Max for that one. Hashtag lock him up.
Oh, John Perry, didn't take you long to forget where you came from, Eric. I'll get you on it, and immediately you're trying to subjugate the commoners. Hashtag disgusting. Hashtag oppressor. Hashtag power to the people. Hashtag rise up.
The first one okay, but then to come right back with it. The chig.
I did write the hieroglyphics. Eric, don't shoot the messenger.
Personally, I would think if it's the most evil inscription ever, it would just be the names Donald Trump, Boris Johnson, Mitch McConnell, Dominic Cummings. Whoa, no, a little bit of politics there. Uh-oh. Bev Bratton, hey Emma, robots, mini ones, you're giving them away. Thank you for reminding me. Now, I have a spare one of these to give away. So now do I add it into the live and bricking giveaway? So that would be either for the goose giveaway. I could do that. I could add it into the goose giveaway, or I can add it to the poo bingo giveaway, or we can have a different sort of giveaway on that. But anyway, that's going begging. So let me have your thoughts on that. Do we have it as? I add it into the goose giveaway? Goose giveaway, of course, is the Flintstones. The Flintstones are being given away to the gooses, and the poo bingo winner, who does not have to be a goose, will be getting the Harry Potter Advent Calendar. You tell me. Poll, please, Professor Lego. Or do I just give it away to a good cause or something? You will tell me what you want me to do with it. I'm in a very good mood. For reasons I can't tell you. La 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 la. I'll be able to tell you one day, but I can't tell you today. La 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 la. Eric Oswald. Thank you, Bev, for that, by the way. Eric Oswald. Have Ruth or Gary already built the haunted house? Is that why they know whether the cogs on the right should be turning? Ruth Hayes says, sadly not, Eric. Anyway, I think I was mistaken. That'll teach me to criticise Mother Goose. Don't you worry, Ruth Hayes. You pipe up whenever you feel you need to pipe up. Goodness only knows I get enough things wrong all the time. I need to have someone keeping a constant eye on me, let's face facts.
Professor Lego, due to much ongoing confusion, I'm hoping this image helps the AFOLs a little. Each circled section is independent of the others.
Hang on, please. Hang on, Prof.
Any one section moving should not cause an effect elsewhere. Don't leave a reply if there's concerns outstanding.
Right, hang on. Look. There we go.
I'm none the wiser.
Ruth Hayes. I was concerned about the rubber-edged 4-layer wheel on the right of the interior of the lift shaft. That's very technical. But I think it may be connected to the gubbins that you and Stan's mum stated were not connected to the other gubbins, so probably not a problem. Hope that's clear. Stan's mum, it's really odd. As you build the lift mechanism, you spend most of the time thinking, what the bloody hell is that for then? It is an ingenious mechanism when finished. I loved it. Oh, that's got me thrilled. Bring. Hello, Relax with Bricks. Hello.
Yes, hello, it's me, Katie Hall.
Oh, hi, Katie Hall. Have you got a complaint?
Well, I just thought it was weird that when she turned one wheel, the inside one spun, but when she turned the other one, the wheel inside didn't move. If that's the way it's supposed to be, then okay.
Thank you, Katie Hall. I will continue. Thank you. I will proceed hastily. Thank you. Oh gosh, that's reminded me. We used to have this geography teacher called Miss Stock, and whenever the bell rang at the end of every lesson, she would go, "Please proceed hastily to your next lesson." I was obsessed with saying it. Please proceed hastily to
your next lesson.
That was pretty much what she sounded like, but a bit more evil. She was evil.
Professor Lager, it isn't easy to tell, but I believe the inside wheels are spinning. It just isn't very easy to spot on the right-hand side when viewing from the back. The two larger cogs are spinning, and if they are, the axle that connects them to the wheels on the inside must spin too.
Stan's mum says, I would post a, hang on, please. Yes, it's like that. Says, I would post a video. I would post a video of it working to reassure everyone, but that would spoil the surprise. So we must just TIL. Trust in Lego. Yes, yes. We must always trust in Lego. Just making sure I've got this round the right way. Yep, okay. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, jubbly. Oh, we're doing one of these again. So it's 4. All right, I'm making 2 of these. Stan's mum says, I've checked the back of my haunted house, which works fine manually. I don't have the motor. Yours looks just like mine, so you should be fine. I spent most of the lift build thinking, what's that doing? Why isn't that turning? So you're not alone. It doesn't seem to make sense. I mean, as if anything on Relax with Bricks makes sense. Let's face facts. Let's face facts, gang. By the way, says Stan's mum, that right-hand grey cog does not turn. It might come into play if a power pack is added, but manually mine doesn't move when I turn the crank. I hope this helps reduce some of the anxiety.
I couldn't remember who had this. Thank you, Stan's mum. Just to elaborate a little, the gears that currently don't turn are not connected to anything yet, nor will they be until bag 18, the final bag of the set.
Oh, hello. Let's have a... For that, what anticipation. What anticipation. Oh, I've got to make another one of those. Look at me thinking I've knocked off for the day. You must be joking, Emma. You must be joking. Stan's mum says, I remember at the time yourself and Mr. Parry reassuring me that all would be well, which it was. Eric Oswald says, oh Lord, little Sue doing Tanya now dreaded to was like Kevin Klein in A Fish Called Wanda. Oh look, Ken's come to kill me. Tanya now dreaded said, I very nearly introduced myself like that now. Neil and new goose, who got the right email. Building micro Titanic without reading sounds like a good plan. I'm telling you, gang, I don't think it's going to be possible any other way. Seriously, and the resulting films should be a great relaxing watch, maybe with music over them. I think some chance for feedback along the way could be interesting though. Gaps between the films. Full Noldo, please. Oh yes, says Bev Bratton. Must have a Noel and a Pearson. Well, yeah, all right, okay, yeah. Jackie Swan. Emma, just leg it. She says. Emma, just leg it. Just leg it. The VAR is having way too much fun with Barry Glare to notice. Oh, hang on, Jackie Swan. You've empowered me. Right, hang on. Right, shh. He's on Barry Glare. He's on Barry Glare. Shh. The Blair hole is behind him. The Blair hole is very much behind him. Get her. Yes, that's it. How she comes. Shh. Shush, it's a new jailbreak. Where can I go? There's no room on the bleachers. I'm going to put myself on top of the Blair hole, not least because it's probably only going to be about 5 minutes until I have to go back in again. Absolutely never ending. Right, got this now. Antiqualots. Yes, it is Nessa. It's Nessa. Yeah. She says, yes, Mother Goose, leg it. Be quick about it. And yes, you are correct with my identity. Thank the flipping goodness. Ruth Hayes says Recogate. Recogate. I said I wasn't sure. Also, I misunderstood what Gary was saying. I was concerned about the wheel on the interior of the lift shaft of all layers with rubber edge. It's very complicated. Which is now obscured by the lovely lattice facade. No matter, as Stan, M and Prof have reassured us, phew. Then for some reason, there's just gifts from Gary Blair. Little Sue. She's called Little Sue. She's little and she's called Sue. It's Little Sue.
Hello. It's me. Little Sue.
Hello, Little Sue. What is occurring today for you in the land of Little Sue?
Well, Emma.
Yes.
I just wanted to ask whether there is room.
Yes.
Whether there is room for two on the cloud. Because I wondered if once Bevis is finished, I might be able to go on the cloud with Gary Blair for a bit, if he doesn't mind, of course. Could you please look, please? Can you get the cloud?
Well, I suppose all right, well, hang on, let's give this... You want to go on with Gary Blair?
Yes, please, I want to go on with Gary Blair. The never-ending boinger, I would like to share the cloud with him.
Okay, well, you're on the cloud. Come on, Gary Blair. He must always be in vision, even though that isn't strictly true. Well, you're going to have to get your hand up. And you're going to have to get your hand up as well if you're going to go up. Right. Oh, well, will you look at this? This is adorable. And look, there's room for him to be tethered. Oh, this is adorable.
Oh, this is super. Can you give us a wobble, please?
Oh.
Please press the button. This is exceptional.
I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen anything more fabulous than this. Do you? It's Gary Blair and Little Sue on the cloud. Oh, that's absolute joy.
Oh, this is really good. Every now and again, I will ask you to give us a little wobble, please. Will you do it?
Of course, I'll do it. I'll do anything for you, Little Sue.
This is so super. Emma, I just wanted to say that the reason that I didn't want to go on the cloud by myself was because please can I whisper this into your microphone?
Yes.
I'm not sure that I feel brave enough to go on there by myself. Please press the button.
You'll be very well looked after. I've always said it. If you want to go for a cloud and feel safe, then you go with a zombie. That's basic. Jackie Swan, Emma, you have many robots to give away or something. Yes, oh, well done, Jackie Swan. Yes, you remembered too.
Emma.
Yes.
I'd just like to also say thank you very much for dropping something onto the floor today. Open bracket yesterday, close bracket. It does make me happy, as you know, because I really like it when you drop things on the floor, as you know. Well, not the actual dropping on the floor, but the sound effect, the correct sound effect. Please, will you press that button, please? Yes, this is my favourite. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Little Sue. Thank you, Little Sue. Thank you. Now then, that's going there. All right. How are we doing for time? Not too bad, not too bad. Neil, the wrong sound effect is also good for dropping things on the floor. It works, but yes, Little Sue, the right one does need to be played, correct? Yes, we have rules and regulations here at Relax with Bricks. Speaking of sound effects and timing, I'm missing your ghost noises during the latest part of this build, though, Little Sue. # noises on. I can see that's sort of a request for little Sue to do the ghost noise. If I give you a little tremble here.
Spooky noises.
Get a bit carried away now, little. All right, that'll do.
I really like doing that. Anytime anyone wants the ghouly ghost sound, please ask me. I will be very happy to oblige. Thank you. Press the button.
There you go. You've heard it. If you want the ghouly ghost noise done by little Sue, then you can now request that. Thank you. Mike, formerly known as Tobermory Jakey, got the wrong email. La 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 la. That is going to stick, isn't it? Yeah. We're doing another one of those. Sorry, Fruity Burp. He says, very much agree with the micro-build plan, with Gary Blair saying he's had 54 steps and this one taking his one step taking around 45 minutes. That's a lot of RWB time.
Yeah, things have sped up considerably. I'm now getting 4 steps done in just over an hour.
And then Mike says, well, aren't you getting quite a spurt on? Ruth Hayes says, lovely that we're getting a bit more detail at last. I love the heavy doors and dangly candles. Yes, I completely agree with you. All of a sudden, I'm enjoying it. It's sort of just taken off, hasn't it? This is nice. Sorry. This is nice. Ooh, this is nice.
Ooh. You've forgotten the white bit on the top of your great big noggin.
Jeepers papers.
That's better. Press the button.
No, I won't press the button.
Please press the button. Please press it. Press the one with the one I like where it falls off the floor, please. Super.
I actually played the organ at a pensioner's funeral once,
says Jordan. Can we have that full story in full? Can you actually play like a big organ like this, or do you mean a Hammond organ? I'll be very impressed if you can play one of those. That's amazing.
Neil says mini robots to give away. Here's a reminder about mini robots to give away
As requested. Well done. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Neil. For those of you sort of wondering, there is a DM group for gooses, and every now and again I will post in it saying, please remind me to do something, because as you all know, I can't remember from 1 minute to the next what to do. I mean, that goes without saying. I need an assistant, quite frankly. A permanent assistant. Well, oh, we're making something good. Okay. Now we're really cooking with the gas. Now we're really cooking. A friend of mine has her sister-in-law is German, and that was something she always used to say whenever we were doing anything and it got going. She'd go, now we're really cooking with the gas, and we used to love it. We used to love it every time she said it. Anyway, that's a sidebar. Mike says, look at the absolute wonk on that light on the front door. I think you mean that one. I did fix it. Sorry, Mike. Sorry, Mike.
practically horizontal, he says.
Then he says, sorry, what now? You've been tickling Neil's clackers. Should I be worried? No, I wasn't tickling. I don't know where. I think it was Tweedle Mandy. I don't know where she got that from. She just imagined it in her head. She just imagined it. Mike, I was absolutely let's just scotch this rumour from the off. Let's scotch it. I was not tickling Neil's clackers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely not. No. 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 Matt, new goose, new goose, new goose, new goose. He says, friend of mine in Orlando works for a company that designs Lego displays. Oh, what a lovely job. He literally plays with Legos all day. Oh, the bliss. The actual bliss. Mostly on paper, though, as he does the designs. His peons have to put them together. That's a very good use of the word peons, if I may say so. Absolutely excellent. Tanya now says, I hate to do this, but I've got to say it because my toes are curled in my shoes, but there's no S in Legos. There's no S in Lego, never, ever. Apparently even Lego have said there's no plural. There's a Lego brick and there's 100 Lego bricks. Sorry, I'll get quietly off my soapbox now. Tanya is correct. I mean, she is correct. She is correct. We must come down quite hard on the use of Legos. It is incorrect, I'm afraid to say. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have a feeling there was another message here. There we go. Look, Jackie Swan says, oh, that's exciting. Can you get him to put in a word about Lego with? And then Matt says, actually, I'm pretty sure when he goes home hating Lego, when it's all that you do all day, then it can cease to be fun. No, I won't accept that. I'm sorry. I won't accept that. And that concludes club business. I won't accept it. No, it's not even possible. It's not even possible to hate Lego if you're doing Lego all day. What on earth? I mean, if you have a job in Lego and you're doing Lego all day and you turn around and you go, oh, I hate doing Lego all day, then I'm sorry, give your job to somebody who loves doing Lego all day, i.e. me. Thank you. Oh, that was annoying. That was annoying, wasn't it? That was annoying that just happened. What's going on there? I'm not entirely sure what this is, but I know it's a thing that looks good. We'll work out what it is in a minute. Oh, I've just seen what it... Okay, I've just seen what it is. It comes with an explanation, which is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. So that's going on there. And that this is actually very clever. This is very clever. Oh, that's really clever. Can you see what... I won't show you what it is yet. I'll wait till the last moment. And then I'll show you. But it's really super. It's really super. Right, that's going... Oh no, other way round. That's like that. They're on there. Okay, look. Look, it's the face of the Sphinx. How brilliant is that? That's very good. That's excellent. So, the face of the Sphinx. The very first Egyptian item that the Baron stole. The entire manor was built around it. Ooh, 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 uh-oh.
The house was built around it.
All right, little Sue, thank you. I know. Now, this is something else here. This has got a little thing to read out. Now, look at this. That's going in there. And this, is the escape plan. Von Barron lined the face of the Sphinx with dynamite just in case any curses came along with it. Crumbs, he was prepared to blow up his mansion. Ooh, blimey. Blimey O'Reilly. The plot thickens. Oh, look, big hand, little hand. Voila. How are we doing for time? Get a lick on him, Kennedy. Get a lick on. We haven't got that much. I promise, I promise, I promise. Not much more to go now. This is just, we're doing bits and bobs. Bits and bobs around the rooftops. What's going on there? That's in there. You see what I'm doing? Let me bring it in. No, where's that going? Oh, here. Skitter scattering over there. We haven't had any more minifigs for a while, have we? Any new ones, anyway. Almost there. No, wait. Almost done. I do like this. I think this is lovely. I think that's fabulous. That's on there. That one's on there. That's there. Lift shaft. This smells like a lift shaft. And this is the very last bit now for today. And that goes there, and that's it. That's it. So that was the end of bag 9. So come back tomorrow and we'll do bag 10. See you then. Bye bye.